guys, today we're going to do a sketchbook tour. So, it's my first time finishing a sketchbook in years, to be completely honest. Well, this sketchbook has been through some stuff. You guys ready? I'm gonna be explaining what I like, what I don't like about my sketches, but also I'm gonna explain the process a bit and why I did some of the drawings. And around the sketchbook, these are my own stickers that I was selling on Etsy just a while ago, but I did close my shop for the moment since I'm keeping these stickers for a convention I'm gonna be at on the 1st of April. So if there are some left, I'm gonna put them back on my shop afterwards, so just so you're aware. Yee. Now, it was the first one. I wanted it to be supreme, fearless, and I did this chunky little dragon. You can't be afraid by this little guy. He just looks so sweet and nice and just a bit pissed off, and that's it. So it's a bit of a fail, but still I find it quite cute. I like her line of action, even though I did erase quite a lot, and like that face as well, so like it. After that, I made some clothing design for a fairy. If we have to talk about the character, it's just, it looks stiff and the arms are way too short. Probably the only thing I could point out, but I do like the outfit, and I think I should probably try and make it into a digital art piece just to see what it looks like. I like the hair. I didn't see, but I did do that thread there. And then I love just sketching out different faces, just sketching them out to warm up before actually doing work. Basically what I did here is just, I take my pen, don't think about anything, and just draw. It's not, I don't think about what I'm doing, I just do it. So I probably started with that face, doing the angles, and then do here. Oh, I love this page. So basically last year I was still at university studying animation, and I was doing a trailer to promote a webtoon that I was doing, that I'm not doing currently. But this is the protagonist, Akina, and I was just testing out some facial expressions, and I had a character idea for the comic, and it was her, but at the end I didn't put it in it. She still looks so cute. I like how chunky the face is. I mean, I like to, very round cheeks. I mean, it's a bit magical, and I like her pose there. It just looks good, and that facial expression is just huge. I don't know if you know that webtoon, Law Olympus. A lot of people talk about it. The character's a bit flat, Persephone, and I just loved on that scene, she just went all up and started swearing at Zeus, and I was like, oh man, she has some character, I like it, she's doing some stuff. So I redid the scene in my sketchbook quickly in my style, because I just love the hair flowing and how angry she looks. I just love it. Now that's the character design I did. To be fair, I think there was a draw this in your style at that point with this exact hairstyle, and it inspired me so much that I had to do a pirate. The original draw this in your style has nothing in common, but it was just so inspiring that I was like, I need to test it out. I'm just a bit disappointed the shoulders are not large enough. Little demon. I like that style. I don't know why I stopped drawing in that style for a while. I love the little dragon here. I love you. You're cute. And I think I did it in digital. It was my first attempt to draw digitally a piece. Yes, exactly. I knew I was right. What I do is I just take a picture of the drawing and then put it on my iPad and then colour it in it. And it's not too good. I don't think it was the right colours, but it was my first test. I don't think my photo is quite well because a head just feels too squished in. It was a test. It was a test, so I'm still happy with it. I like that one. I was just doing some character designing quickly, doing the faces and quickly the full body. I just like that process. It just clicks for me. This is Evelyn. I literally did that drawing only to draw that finger. I wanted to draw that line and then I was like, oh, I can draw Evelyn, so this is what I did. Now, the butterfly lady. I don't like her face, I don't like the hands, but it's still fluid. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, this page is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I just don't like it. What's going on? She's so stretched out. I think I was trying to explain something to someone about how to study a picture and failed miserably doing that explanation. And that's Seto. He was in my webtoon. He's one of my OCs. But I changed his design. His hand doesn't look like that. I don't like this as well. It's just like, why is her elbow this broken up? Like, and she just looks weird. I don't know, something's wrong. She's all roundish and her face is sharp. It doesn't go well together. And I don't know what. I'd never draw backgrounds and I don't know why I drew this, but hey, I did. So here we are. Oh, I drew that one, and then my friends and my little sister drew on top of it, drawn it in their styles. I like that one. It's cute. This is Eliza's, and this is Lucy's. It's cute. This is Ryu. This is my baby Ryu. I think you love Ryu. I love Ryu. I really love Ryu. He's a little dragon. He's a baby dragon. He doesn't look like it, but he's a dragon. Like I did a sticker with his dragon form, and I'm gonna show it to you right now. Here it is. Here. This is Ryu. This is little dragon form. He's just a cutie pie. And that's his human. His human shape form. Here. That was you. Oh, I remember this. So basically, it was last summer. There was a fashion trend where I saw a lot of pictures of teenagers. I think they were teenagers, and they were all wearing clothes that I was wearing when I was probably like 10. And it was just a huge flashback, and I had to draw them because I remember wearing these cargo pants. I loved them. They were in a beige color, and when I was like 12, I was still wearing them. And when I would go to the canteen, I would put my canteen card in one of the pockets. And I kept telling myself, how am I gonna do when I'm gonna grow up and these pants aren't gonna fit me anymore, and I'm only gonna have one pocket for everything? Because every pocket in my cargo pants were full of something. So student cards or pens. I even had post-its in them, like post-its like square, like these, just in it. And I was just hanging on there, and loads of pens and all. Forever I had an idea. Good times. So yeah. Oh, we're getting in a special part here. So whenever I'm having, not necessarily a bad day, but when I'm feeling a bit down and uninspired, I used to go to the zoo when I was doing my studies in London for university. And now that I'm back in France, I don't have a zoo next to me. But this summer, we were next to the zoo. So I had a 2-hour drive to go over there, and I did, and it was worth it. So I went over there and I started drawing. So it's so satisfying to just go watch the animals and study them and just draw them. I don't know what happened to her, don't ask me. I swear her leg wasn't broken like that when I was looking at her. I just did a mess. Okay, we need to speak about this. We need to talk about this. Okay, so ostrich. So, you know what that bird is? This thing runs very fast. Well, this thing has the weirdest, let's call it, feet of all. Like really, so this is the feet of the ostrich. This is nothing. Feet of the ostrich. She literally has one huge toe, the other one there, a huge nail, and that's it. That's the other side. You can just only see one huge nail, and you can see the bone there structured. That's the huge bone. And she only has like 2 toes. She's basically like this. This one is not necessary on the... It's just... Well, like, why? What is this? It just doesn't make sense, but... I've never realised it before studying it. And, yeah. There were Cutiepies, there were Cutiepies, they were cute. I need to talk about this. So, there was a show, basically a show, with these little animals, cuties, and whenever they would do something good, they would get a treat. But this bird there, I thought it was a plastic bird at first. He stayed in that position for ages, like literal ages. And then at some point, out of nowhere, flew to the bucket and stole all the fish. He's very nasty. He was happy about what he did. They weren't. They were nice. They were sweet. They were waiting for their treat, and he stole it. So that's why I drew him. After that, I studied alligators. He was cute, but he was terrifying at the same time. He was very small, like the size of my table right now. And he kept looking at me wherever I would be moving around him. Kind of creepy. I think he believed I was the creep because I was watching him so intensively. So he kept looking at me for that long. I didn't know there was that many spikes. It's quite, I don't know how to explain it, but it was quite nice to study his structure, his skin. And she was cute. She was very cute. This tortoise, how do you say it? It's tortoise? Tortue. She was very cute. She was looking at everyone that was passing by her. It's very cute. So I stopped and I drew her, and she was very happy. She looked happy. She looked very young though. And we've got the red panda. He was very fast, so I didn't have the time to really study him. I think you can see the difference in details in this drawing and this one. This one wasn't moving. This one was moving quite a lot. It's still nice. I went back to see him, see the little crocodile after eating. I went to see the frogs. That's a skull behind him. I don't remember what animal it was supposed to represent. I probably studied that just before eating and then forgot all about it and just drew on top of it. This was so funny. I love owls. I went to see the owls. This one was on top of the tree and this one was on the floor looking at the grass. And this one kept looking at me wherever I was going. But this one just didn't want to look at anyone. He looked like very grumpy. He's the grumpy one. So I tried to just go around the cage to see if I could see his face. But wherever I would go, he would turn his face round. He just didn't want me to look at his face. I don't know why. Sweetie pie. So yeah. Then I went to see the otters. They were so sweet. He was so sweet. She wasn't bothered, but he was so sweet. He liked my orange pen, so he was just underneath me. I was like at the barrier and he was just in front of me and I was drawing him. And he kept looking at the red pen and it was so cute. So I was just moving the pen like this and his head would follow it. It was very cute. I loved him. He was very cute. I forgot his name. I didn't write it. I should have. So I went back to see these guys afterwards. She likes swimming, and I think that's basically, yeah, that's it. Then I didn't draw for a long time between this, because that was in August, and I think that one was in October probably. So I had 1 month stretch where I didn't draw. And I did decide that I wanted my artist name to be everywhere, made to draws. So I was trying to figure out my signature there. It was a bit of a mess. And then I drew my OC. She's cute. She's very cute. And I should be drawing her way more often than this, because I just like her. She's powerful, she's beautiful, and she knows how to do magic. She knows how to do everything, basically. That was a Draw This in Your Style challenge that I was just sketching out in the train, and afterwards I was just doing some expressions from my OC. This changed my life. Not the show. I liked the show, but not so much. It wasn't huge, but I liked it. I sketched this for a reel on Instagram because everyone was drawing her or showing the dance with the music. It went completely viral, and I was like, oh, I'm just done with social media. I'm gonna try and do the trend. Well, I gained 200 followers on that. I had like 300 at the time, and at the moment I'm nearly at 1k. And it all started thanks to that drawing that I sketched and then coloured on the iPad afterwards. It all started thanks to you. Thanks to you. And I found a new type of style and a new type of work. I mean, I didn't know I liked sketching that much, so I just quickly sketched Enid on the side. I had my graduation day, and I continued doing reels with sketches. It was just, I love putting the music. I find it very, how do you say it, zen. It was just calm doing it. I did Peach. I want to see the movie. It comes out for my birthday, and I just want to watch the movie. I would have wanted to watch it with my dad, but I don't think I'm gonna see him for my birthday, so I did that one as well for butterflies. I'm kind of emotional next to that one because I sketched it in the morning. I sketched it before going to a walk, and when I was on my walk, I got a phone call from my sister telling me that my grandma passed away. And I never draw wings, never. And it's so weird, me drawing a lot of demons, drawing a demons with wings, with angel wings that day. I just did it. I didn't think about it, it was a bit of a one-shot drawing without thinking. And to know that at the same hour she was passing away, it was quite emotional. So I'm keeping that drawing in my mind. I love him. And this was a study of a portrait on Instagram from Figs. I think it's 2F at the beginning, Figs. And I did do her digitally as well. I like the digital part. I think I need to do more of those in the future. It was a bit of a test. I did a reel knit, and I just think it looks good because you've got the crayon that is quite, how to say it, smooth. And the sharpness of digital just goes with it. I think it looks cool. I hate this page. I just hate it. I mean, I draw her as, it's a bit of the Ariel witch. I just don't like her. It just doesn't, I didn't even like drawing her. It just didn't suit me for some reason. And her. Brilliant mess. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to try and have a bigger line of action. It's a fail. It's a complete fail. At least I tested it out, but what the fuck is that? What is this? What is the feet? This feet doesn't look like anything. Just forget about it. But this one is broken. Proportions are broken. I know there's hair, but please, mate, like, where is her hand? It just, no, it doesn't work like this. Proportions are out. Nothing's good with this. Ah! Finally, you've got her, my demon. Magical. I tried to do a sharper lines for that one. I think it looks good. I need to test that down a bit more in the future. And this is my last one for my sketchbook, my very last sketch. I did an emote. I wanted to do an emote of myself as a little dinosaur. And you know what? I did it. You've got that emote. I'm now a dinosaur. Yep. I know you're jealous. I know. And this was the last page. So I finished it. I finished the sketchbook. And I just can't wait to start my new one, which is here. I can't wait. Thank you for watching, and I hope this inspired you a bit. Have a great day.